Anthony McCullen.
I'm James McClellan, Anthony's dad.
And then I'm L'Oreal. We have been a family since October 2022.
So, when I was a little kid, like 1 or 2, I don't really remember this. I was born in
Traverse City,
Traverse City, 2022,
2016.
2016, 2016. Then I turned 5. Then Mama Alicia couldn't take care of me anymore, so I moved to Jamie Ed's. Until Jamie couldn't take care of me anymore, then I moved to Rachel and Florence. Then I had trouble sleeping, that wasn't the right fit. Then I moved to this great family I have now. Yep.
One of the first things he said was it's hard to move from home to home.
You know how much houses I moved from? 4 houses in a row, and this is my 5th house. What the heck? Like, how much houses am I gotta move? But I've never moved from this family, but I'm adopted.
He's a great kid. I mean, just so encouraging and enthusiastic and a happy guy. Can't remember life without him now.
Yeah, we talked to him a lot about that his previous families weren't like bad families. They just weren't his perfect fit. And he needed to find which family was his perfect fit. And somehow it just worked out that that was us. Because he'd been told a lot of times, you're living here, you're staying here, all the words. And so we kind of changed the verbiage a little bit for him and said, you're stuck with us. And so it kind of fit with him and resonated. And so every once in a while, he actually came with my parents one time. He goes, so am I stuck with you guys too? And they knew what was going on. So they're like, yeah, you're stuck with us too. He goes, I like being stuck with you guys. And that was kind of cool to see as he was learning new verbiage so that he didn't just hear the same thing that he'd been told and it didn't really work out. So
When we had him for respite, I talked to his former foster mom. About a couple days later, we find out that he's going back into care somewhere, and we enjoyed having him for respite. And I'm like, we'll take him. And you know, he had some real behavior issues prior to coming to live with us. He was going to the principal's office, he was getting violent with other kids, and he was having problems.
I went to the principal office every single day. Then, last quarter of school, you know what happened? I got student of the month. I was like, bro, I don't think he's over that. You must give me some grace, huh?
You know, he needed to know that he didn't have to be the one in charge. He trusted us in some way, and he is now, you know, at school has very minimal behavioral issues. And a lot of it's him. He's just got a certain personality where even if things get tough, he stays positive and he just keeps going. He's a special kid. He really is. Child and Family Services, their number one goal is to help reunify and restore families. If that's not the case, then it is to find the child a home where they can be loved and they can grow and be nurtured.
Seriously, I am. Am I stuck with you?
nope.
Am I stuck with you?
Yes.
You're stuck for good.
You're not stuck for good.